tonight. We'll get over 400 guests, between 400 and 450 guests with the hierarchy of Scotland. We've got, I think tonight we've got 3 archbishops, 4 bishops, a bishop from Australia, who's the international president of IAC, which is great. Archbishop McMahon from Liverpool. So we're going to have dinner. We're going to have a few speeches. We're going to celebrate. There's a few awards to be giving out. There's one big award coming up for a project in Scotland, but I'm sure we'll hear about that later on. But yeah, it's really just, this night is about us getting together in fraternity and socially and really enjoying. Today was a spiritual side. Today was really the spiritual side where we had Mass, and it was absolutely wonderful to do that, and that was the mainstay. That was really the pinnacle of the Centenary celebrations. Tonight we're going to enjoy ourselves, we're going to celebrate and show friendship, fraternity among ourselves.
As Archbishop of Glasgow, I'm quite proud this evening because the Knights of St. Columba were founded here 100 years ago, and I'm happy that the Centenary Mass and celebration has been held here in Glasgow, where the order was founded. The things they do, the support for the clergy and religious, support for marriage, support for the unborn, all kinds of charity work. So we're very grateful to the contribution that the Knights make, and they're all fine men, and I couldn't be happier for them having this event this evening.
Well, I'm just delighted to be here actually, because the Knights have been so good to us personally. From whenever we started the Sisters, they've been amazing to us, really supportive, flanking us with lots of love and prayer. But they're also really so fantastic in the church, so inspirational, the way they just stick their heads above the parapet all the time. Really good, honest to goodness, down to earth men. We love the Knights, good guys.
We stand here tonight on a most momentous occasion. The order starts its 2nd century. And you, each one of you in this room, are part of that. When we said earlier on, happy birthday, everything was so quiet. Happy birthday! I thank you all for coming here, both yesterday and today and tonight. Tonight to celebrate with us. Yesterday to listen to me talking and talking again tonight. But I am honoured that you are all here to celebrate with us. I am honoured that the hierarchy of Scotland and England has come to join with us, and Australia. I am also honoured that tonight in this room are all the living past Supreme Knights of the Order. Thank you, gentlemen.
I'm glad that I'm here for it, because I've been in the Knights for, 50 years now, which is only halfway, really.
Brilliant, and it's up to us to lay the foundations for the next. That's what responsibility is all about.
I'm very pleased to be here this evening to celebrate the centenary of the Knights of St. Columba. I've been associated with the Knights for nearly 50 years myself. I was a lay member, and then after I became a priest, I've also been a chaplain and so on. So for me, this is a very important event, not just in the life of the church, but in my own life. It's a tribute, really, to the way in which the Knights have always remained faithful to the calling that they have, which is to serve other people, and through serving others, they serve God.
The Michael Bell Award is an International Alliance of Catholic Knights Award for Initiatives for Life. And this has been presented this year to a group in Scotland. It's Project Truth. bringing the pro-life message to the streets of Scotland. How would I do that? That's the best year I've had all night. They've been running road shows and they travel about Scotland, bringing the message of pro-life to the people of Scotland. So we put forward this as a Michael Bell Award, and it's for exemplary service to the pro-life cause. So could I ask the young people from the Project Truth to come up and receive this award, please? I'm not going to go down there.
Hello everyone. Well, it's a good job this has been presented in Glasgow. Can you imagine flying this lot out anywhere? It's hard enough trying to get them into our minibuses at the Project Truth Roadshow. It's like herding cats. So I'm Louise, if you don't know me already. I'm the Director of Youth Development for SPUC Scotland, and I'm also the Coordinator of Project Truth, which is the main youth initiative of SPUC Scotland. So I'd like to, sort of on the behalf of the Project Truth team, those who are here tonight and those who couldn't make it, I'd like to say how honoured we are to receive this award. It really is. We've got about 20 of us here tonight, I think, and including Rachel, who was the founder actually of Project Truth as well. And you might... You might notice that some of our young men are also members of the Knights of St Columba, and I have the pleasure of working with these young guys over the past few years, and I can attest to the fact that they will be a massive asset to the Knights of St Columba in the years to come. And firstly, I just wanted to thank the International Alliance of Catholic Knights for choosing our initiative for recognition. We're delighted, so thank you so much for that. Over the past 6 years, we've officially trained over 100 young people in street outreach and effective communication. These young people have been committed and courageous in sharing the pro-life message on the streets. We've trained young people from all across the UK and Ireland and even as far afield as Malta. We've reached many, many more people through our talks and our workshops, and I hope that they benefit from our tips on communication as well. And the reason why the Project Truth model works so well is because we can strip away the facade of the social media discussions, which are often quite fake, and we meet people where they are and we can say, okay, let's talk about this. And when we do that, it's so much easier, it's more authentic, and it's more effective to have face-to-face discussions. I'd like to thank Charlie McCluskey in particular for encouraging the Knights of St Columba to support Project Truth in any way they can, and for his for his personal support and his passion for our mission. Also, thank you to the Supreme Knight, Bertie Grogan, for his continued support and encouragement, and in particular for nominating us for this award, so thank you, Bertie. And I think it's notably special that our initiative, which was founded as well in Glasgow, received this award at this event tonight as we celebrate the centenary of another group that was founded in Glasgow, the Knights of St Columba, and congratulations on your centenary.
Currently we are a cell which is dependent on a council, and it looks like on the Vigil of St Andrew on the 29th of November we will become a full council. And that's because we really feel at the university we are able to do God's work, we are able to really go out to the campus and preach the gospel, and to be what St Columba was. You know, St Columba came here with 12 men, he managed to evangelise the whole of Scotland. There's no reason why 12 men could not do the same today here in Glasgow.
You are part of history, you know, part of serving the church, and you guys, all the Knights that have gone before, and the legacy of their work, and you realise actually we've got a lot of work still to do and to carry on the work that they've started.
Ladies and gentlemen, I will try to be as brief as possible, but of course it's difficult to be brief when you're awarding somebody 25 years in the order. Oh, look who's his. Brother Diego Gomez. "25 years. Where's it gone?" What do you mean you didn't expect it? Congratulations.
Thank you. My late husband was one of the board of directors and sadly died on duty here at Morecambe. And the Mites have been brilliant to me. They've kept my life going and they support me and look after me. It's lovely. And I enjoy coming here to Supreme every year just so that I can meet up with all my old friends. You know, it's lovely. It really is. We're both on the trust of John Foster with Ken. The three of us are trustees of the John Foster Memorial Home in India. So that's another reason why I'm glad to be here, so that we can raise the national project. And we want to raise as much money as we can for the boys in India, so that's brilliant.
Going from 25 years to a brother who has 60 years in the order, outstanding dedication and service, Brother Archibald Stewart. Where are you hiding?
Well, it's great to be here for this celebration. 100 years, quite significant, and great to just honour a society which is really dedicated to charity and doing good in the community. And that's really what's so good about the Knights. It is, of course, a Catholic society, and people are brought together and inspired by their faith, and they sustain and support each other in their faith. So it does help the members live out their Christian life and the difficulties we face today, but they do so much good work as well. That's really what's wonderful.
The Order has a number of other awards, and I have one here in my hand which is called a Meritorious Service Award. Meritorious Service Award is actually what it means for merit. It's quite simple. It's not for the number of years you have been in the Order. It's what you have done that has caused the eye of some of us to see you. And tonight, I am really delighted because it ties up something that has been going on for the last 6 weeks. A brother deserving of what we, the Knights of St. Columba, stand for, and what he has done to raise that profile. Brother John O'Donnell, could you please stand? For all the work you have done, particularly over the last 6-7 weeks, when perhaps you probably slept in your car, didn't you? Aberdeen to Dundee, to Iona, to Oban, to Glasgow, looking after the relics of St. Therese. Thank you so much. You deserve it.
Well, first of all, I mean, my experience both as Bishop of Aberdeen and Archbishop of Glasgow, experience has been very positive about the Knights of St. Columba. They're not a big association, but they're a group of very dedicated men, supported by good wives, otherwise they wouldn't be doing it, I don't suppose. And they're an example of what the Church expects from its laity, which is commitment which is generosity really, which is example of living their Christian and Catholic faith. And they do that splendidly, without any sort of airs and graces, if I can put it that way.
During a Supreme Knight's term of office, he's allowed to present one award per his 3 years. And it's called the Columba Cross. It is the highest award that the order can give to anyone. And when I say anyone, I mean anyone. It's not necessarily for brothers of the order. Indeed, I know here tonight that some of the sisters of the Gospel of Life are here, and they have one of those awards. Many other people have had those awards. Tonight, I am presenting this award to a brother of the order, to a brother who has helped not alone me, but my predecessor Supreme Knights, who was called upon and stood and did that work. Tonight I am presenting this award to Brother Michael Bagness. Congratulations, Brother Michael. You're one of the very few to hold one of those. I don't have one. Probably never will have. Congratulations to you from all the knights, from all my past Supreme Knights, and from me personally. Well done.